So body dysmorphia is something many bodybuilders suffer from, especially young teenagers who are going to the gym, trying to get wham, like they're on steroids, but they're not even taking gear, so you're never going to be able to reach Sam Sulek's level without doing some roids, which obviously we all know is kind of stupid. And, I've spoken to many people who suffer from body dysmorphia, and, it sucks. Like, I used to be insecure. I used to be very insecure about my body. But I realized through doing boxing that body dysmorphia just disappeared. Once I started fighting and once I had a bigger problem than, how big my bicep was or my forearm, I didn't really care, because at the end of the day, in bodybuilding, the way you win is being the biggest, right? It's being the strongest, doing the best bench press, you know what I mean? How good your pec looks. In boxing and MMA and fighting, size doesn't mean nothing, bro. And your problem isn't no longer, I need to get big to box. It's like, no, actually, wait, I need to get to the ideal body weight. I need to get better at my footwork. I probably want to lose some weight. I don't mind dropping a bit of kilograms to get a bit leaner so I'm faster, quicker, so I have a better advantage against my opponents, because being 85 kg and ripped is fun and all, like it's nice for the bodybuilding scene. But in fighting, I'm getting stiffed because I'm fighting people who are way bigger than me and way faster and naturally that weight. I've bulked up to this. I'd probably fight better at 77, be a bit leaner, a bit smaller. And in the views of a body dysmorphia person, getting smaller is like the worst thing you could possibly have. But in boxing, bro, I want to get smaller. Like I'm happy with my size. Like I'm very happy with how big I am, but I want to drop down to like 72 and I've just become leaner. So if anything, I've become more attractive. I'd look better. I'd be, having a six pack and shit. I don't even have a six pack right now, but I don't care because my problem isn't looking good. My problem isn't about how my body looks. Of course, I still go to the gym and I still look after myself, and I would love to have a six pack, but I don't let that define my confidence or my worth or anything of that sort. In the boxing world, what matters is how sharp you are, how quick you are. You actually like doing good in sparring. Because the most humbling thing is thinking, yo, I can fight, and then you get absolutely spun in sparring. I've had it before where I've had very good sparring sessions and I fight one guy who just messes me up. Makes me question everything. But I'm not thinking, oh God, it's because I'm too small. It's like, nah, like I need to get better. Maybe I want to drop some pounds actually. Maybe I want to get a little smaller actually, get a bit quicker on my toes, do some more skipping and improve my boxing skill. I don't really care about the gym anymore, if I'm quite frank honest. I'd just rather hit the bag every single time I go. I've just been turning up to the gym and lifting weights, bro. Like I'll grab a thing and just start lifting, moving weight. I don't come here with like some crazy routine. I don't come here with no nothing. I just literally move weight, get a pump, and if I get a pump, we're good. And then obviously I go boxing classes where we do the cardiovascular stuff and we do the actual boxing training. But the weights I do in the morning is just an extra. I usually work out like twice a day. Sometimes I'll cut down to one, but we'll probably say like once every other day I go gym twice, do weights in the morning, a bit of bag, and then go boxing in the evening. And it's just been making me healthy, bro. It's making me good. And if anything, it's made me stronger. It's made me leaner. It's made me more confident. Feel like a lot of people who have body dysmorphia find confidence in their body or the perception they might get when they are big enough and when they're in their eyes and they think they're going to be confident. But you get there and you realize it's just a black hole that leads to nowhere. I really think fighting has helped me overcome any confidence issue I have. Like you get a different walk when you really start boxing. And I'm not saying I'm like some next up boxer, but just subconsciously it just happens. Like you'll just get more confidence. And I think that's what everyone who does bodybuilding wants. They want to become more confident. They want to become better at speaking to people, and they think through getting bigger, people respect them more. And then, I think, you could say it stems from insecurity. Maybe they feel inferior, so they think if I get bigger, people will actually be scared of me. But when you go to the boxing gym, like you get over those insecurities because you get humbled. You realize the reality of the world, and it humbles you and it makes you a better person. But it also changes your paradigm and the problems that you're having now, because you're no longer thinking about how can I get a bigger bicep. You're thinking how can I get a bit better left hook so I can hit Johnny on the weekend because he got me last week. They're the sort of problems you want to be having when it comes to anything physical. It's just how can I improve in a sport that I can actually get good at, instead of bodybuilding where I'm kind of hating on myself, my body, the body that God gave me, and I'm kind of hating on it. So that's my thoughts on body dysmorphia, and that, to kind of sum up what I'm speaking about, the way you overcome it is just start fighting, bro. Genuinely, like that's how it's going to happen. You're going to get different problems. You're going to be thinking about different things now. Your body's not going to be as much of your trophy anymore. Your trophy is going to be your boxing skill and turning up with the boys and doing some sparring. I spoke to someone who was like, yeah, I'm just trying to get to 97 and then I'll start boxing. He was like 85, he's 16 years old, he was at my gym. And I'm just like, bro, you're going to get to 95 and realize, like, I just don't want to be it this way. Like, he's probably naturally good where he is. If he goes any heavier, he's going to be getting fighting some baddies, boy. Not baddies in with females, I mean baddies in like people who spark him out because they're just naturally that heavy. Like 85 kg is a different type of body weight. My girl's just come to the window but trying to distract me. But nevertheless, boys, get in a boxing gym, an MMA gym, start it right now, get going, get bigger problems, start sparring, start fighting, and your body dysmorphia will at least be turned down a little bit.